Isla Vista is known all over the state for their crazy Halloween celebration. During daytime, streets of IV are calm and quiet, but when night falls, the scene changes. Last year, there were 230 arrests, 230 citations, and 40 people taken to the hospital. Although crime statistics are higher during Halloween, students are still looking forward to it.
This is a typical Tuesday, Wednesday night, and shit gets wrecked. So on Halloween, I can't even tell you how much fun it's going to be.
UCSB has created a flyer with information on what is and isn't legal.
There's people who drink too much or take too many drugs. There's people who could be assaulted physically, sexually. We have cliffs in Isla Vista. People have fallen off the cliffs. People will get cited for being a minor in possession. People will pass out because they've drank too much and hurt themselves, and so we'll have to transport them. So students need to understand the dangers of putting themselves in this situation. So that's why we create this safety sheet.
A lot of City College students live in IV and are used to wild parties on Del Playa Drive.
Last year, it's crazy. It's shoulder to shoulder with everyone decked out in costumes.
Yeah, it's just there's cops on horses, bikes, anything you can imagine. There's cops everywhere, but it's still a lot of fun.
The most common tip on how to stay safe on an IV Halloween is to never walk alone and always stay in contact with your friends.
Don't anger the police. The police are there to try and manage the big crowds. Police are your friends in these situations. There's so many people, they're really not out to get anybody. They're just trying to make sure everybody's safe.
The Sheriff's Department's putting out over 150 officers for the Halloween weekend. Most of these officers will be on our busiest streets, Del Playa, Sábado Tarde, and Trigo. There'll also be a mounted unit out, bicycle units out, gang officers from throughout this county and Ventura County. We're doing everything we can to keep the Halloween weekend safe.
If you plan on drinking, keep it under control and never drink and drive.
Don't sit down on the curb. Know your limits. Know your limits. Don't be like blacked out where you can't even stand because that's when they like snatch you. Don't sit down on curbs because that's when they snatch you. And no open containers. No open containers. Those number one. Number one. They see you, they will snatch you. But dress up in costume and have a great time in Isla Vista.